Let's create this effect. There are no matte caps or colors here. It's often seen in cat's eye gems and is due to anisotropy. We'll mimic this by baking normals from one shape to another. Add a sphere, either UV or quad sphere works. Ensure it has enough topology to look round. Clone the sphere. Hiding one copy, on the other copy I'll flatten it, and this will be used to create the normals. So the flatter it is, the more intense the cat's eye effect will be. Select the flat sphere first, the rounded sphere second, because that is what we'll bake onto. Don't select any other objects as it might confuse the texture bake. You'll find Bake Texture under the Miscellaneous tab. Double check that on the From High Res button, the number in the brackets is 1. If not, go back to your Scene menu and make sure only one other object is selected. Back in the Texture Bake settings, also check that Normal is selected, and Cage Radius around 30 should be enough. You can think of cage radius as how far out to look for a texture source, and since our two shapes are similar in size, a low value like 30 is enough. Anything higher has no additional effect. Click the From High Res button on the right. We just baked the normal texture from the flat sphere to the rounded sphere. The shape itself should not change. And there we have it, the cat's eye effect. But what if you wanted more shiny bands on your cat's eye gem? Instead of flattening the sphere, use a UV sphere that has distinct poles, and select every other ridge. So if I wanted a cat's eye gem with 6 ridges, then I would start with a 12-sided sphere. Our goal is to get a concave star shape like a star fruit. Subdivide this, and sharpen the mask. Now we have more divisions between these ridges, which we can scale down on. The pointier this shape is, the stronger the bands will be. Because the normal texture bake will be based on the smooth shading, you can double check by turning on smooth shading in your material settings. And like before, select your ridged shape first, your rounded shape second, and bake texture from high res. And there you have it, a 6-ridged cat's eye. Note, if you create ridges by duplicating and rotating, the inner edge will also get baked and look like a crease. This is why we used a concave star shape that is smoother.